Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Just gonna make this quick, short video about my charge blade build. I'm wondering if it might be the best out there. I mean, maybe not in terms of damage, but just more optimal. Anyways, I'm just gonna jump straight into it. So I've seen the like, what is it, like Dark Side or whatever build. They use like the Zoda pieces, like the Zoda kind of set, which is basically 3 pieces of the Zora Magdaros and 2 pieces of Damascus. But I decided to go a little different because the set that they had, it didn't have any affinity. And I know what you're probably thinking is like, why would you want affinity in a charge blade? Because back before Iceborne, all we used to do was just focus on attack and basically just focus on the file damage. I actually, because of how much they ended up, in my opinion, nerfing impact file damage, I started leaning more towards actual damage from the attacks, not the file itself. Well, a mix of both, kind of. So I'll just show you. So for my armor pieces, I'm using the Inescapable Karma Charge Blade. I prefer this one over the other one, I forget the name, the one that they're using that's like, hold on, I'll look it up real quick for you. So I prefer this one over the Melting Grasp, mainly because this one already starts out with white sharpness. And the damage is not too far off. The other one I think is like 1048. This one's like 1008. But because it starts out with white sharpness, it's almost like the same thing. Just imagine adding 10% to that. So that's about... I mean, I get it. The other one you can... So this one would be like 1100 or whatever. 108. Whereas the other one, you could get it up to purple sharpness. Just as like this one, you can get up to purple sharpness, and when it comes to that, at that point the other one would be more damage. But I'll explain later why I chose this one also. So I'm going with the Kaiser pieces, 3 of them, because I want to keep that sharpness. That's another difference between the other charge blade set, is that it's not going to keep its sharpness, so it's gonna lose attack eventually. It does run the sharp jewel. This one I don't have to. That's another reason why I like this, is because I won't have to worry about sharpening if I end up losing sharpness during a fight. And what I mean by during a fight is like I'm still actively fighting the monster. Like I don't wanna, like I can sharpen between phases of where the monster moves to next. And that's fine. Like if my sharpness lasts long enough to the point where the monster starts moving to a different area and it gives me time to sharpen, then I won't go the Kaiser. I'll just do something probably better, because there are some points that are kind of being wasted in this build. But to me, this seems good. This one has a 2 crit eye, a level 4 gem. I'm going with the Damascus Mail because it's so good. 2 focus points, level 1, level 2, and level 4. Going with the Kaiser of Embraces. This is also really nice. Heat guard, if you ever fight anything around the heat. Also, I feel like it kind of helps against Teostra too. Weakness exploit, level 3 and level 4. Blast attack. See, this is what I mean. Like, that's 2 points wasted, but it's not so bad because at least you have a level 1, a level 2, and a level 4 gem slot. And then the Guruga Greaves, because they're so good. It's 2 crit eye points, 2 level 2s and a level 4. And I am running earplugs in this build, so you won't have to worry about roars anymore. So you can just keep attacking when they roar. That, to me, that's also increasing your DPS. And then overall your skills should look like this, which is crit eye max, earplugs max, recovery up. I'll show you why. Weakness exploit 3, focus 3, artillery 3. Blast attack doesn't matter. Latent power can activate. That's nice to have as an extra. Capacity boost. I'm only running 1 point of guard because with the red shield, you're already gonna greatly reduce the impact damage or the knockback after you block. I don't really feel a need for a massive or greatly reduced knockback. 1 flinch free. I decided to run this because I'm getting tired of just being interrupted by the longsword users. They just have so much range, and yeah, since I'm gonna be up close and personal to the monster, like right up on the monster's face, I don't want to be hit. Guard up and non-elemental boost, because this is a charge blade that has a hidden element, so that's going to benefit you. I'll show you the decorations. For the decorations, I don't think it's too bad, but I am running 2 artillery jewels, an expert jewel, an iron wall expert jewel, elementless, artillery, charger medicine. It doesn't have to be medicine, but I find it useful that it's medicine because you're constantly attacking the monster, so you want to be healing too in case you do get hit. Guard up, earplugs, that's really easy. Mag, medicine, brace medicine, and 2 tenderizer jewels. So that's pretty much it, guys. For the mantles, I'm pretty much just going with the staples, temporal and rock steady. That's pretty obvious. So yeah, another thing I like about this build is that notice how I'm going with the earplugs. You can easily change this build around depending on what you're fighting. If you're fighting a monster that, hey, it doesn't roar a lot, you don't need earplugs, just switch this over to handicraft and you got your purple sharpness. That's already 5% more damage, and you're going to be keeping that because of your Kaiser 3 pieces, which is really nice. Or if you're fighting, say for example, a monster that doesn't roar but like has a lot of like status stuff, for example Valhazak. If you're fighting Valhazak and you don't want to deal with the fluvial effect or damage, just wrong one. Slap on an fluvial resistance charm, and there you go. Now you're all set to fight Valhazak. So yeah, there's a lot of things that could be done. Do quick sheath if you want. You know, your charm is very flexible. You can change it to whatever you want. You know, divine blessing if you want more survivability, and you'll still have that white sharpness. But yeah, that's one of the last things I wanted to go over with you guys as to why I ended up going with this charge blaze, because like I said, white sharpness starting out, it's really nice. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, let me know, and if you want to see some other things, some other weapon builds, again, let me know, and I'll try to see what I can come up with. Anyways, thank you and have a great day.